Hi everyone, this is Tracy from Snazzy Moon Designs. Today I'm going to make a video to review Hiipoo Sublimation Paper and Hiipoo Sublimation Ink. I have the Hiipoo Sublimation Paper here. It's 125 grams. Says it has a 98% transfer rate. One box will come with 110 sheets. And this is 8.5 by 11. And on the back side of the box it has some recommendations for transfer instructions for textiles, mugs, mouse pads, and wood. Also has some tips here for using the paper. And you can go to their website and order this paper from www.hiipoo.com. So this paper has, it's kind of hard to see which side you need to print on. If you look at it though, you can tell by one side will have like a pinkish tint to it. If you turn it over, the other side will be white. So you'll be printing on the white side, so when you put it in your printer, the pinkish tint side will be facing up in your paper tray. And obviously I'm going to use Hiipoo Sublimation Ink. Comes with the 4 colors that you need for your printer. And you can get this from Hiipoo.com also. And I'll also be posting links to where you can get a discount on the paper and on the ink. So you'll see that in the directions below. Okay, so I'm going to use this Epson 4760, and it already has the Hiipoo ink in it, and I'm going to load it with the Hiipoo paper. So like I said, the pink side of the paper will face up when you put it in your tray. There's the white side, there's the pinkish side. Let's go back over to the slide, it's a little easier to tell. Pink side, white side. Okay, so we're going to place it in the tray with the pink tintish side up. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to turn on the printer, and I'm going to print out a design, and we'll see how it looks. So I picked a design that has a lot of colors in it. That way we can see how well this Hiipoo sublimation paper and ink does when I print it out and sublimate it onto a tumbler. Now I use Affinity Designer to print my designs. And you can see right now it's printing on the 4760, and when it finishes printing we'll trim it up and tape it onto a tumbler. Okay, so the printer has finished printing the design. And this is what it looks like printed out on the paper. So I can get a good picture of it here. Okay, obviously when you first print out the design, it's going to be dull and matte looking. It's not going to look anything like the design after the sublimation process has been done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim this and place and tape it onto my tumbler, and then we'll put it in the convection oven and take it from there. So the paper wraps pretty easily around the tumbler. It's easy to tape. And I'm going to tape it up using the method that I show in another video. And if you want to watch that video, just look for the video that shows you how to tape a tumbler that is seamless with no ghosting. I'll take my tumbler taping stand and I'll place this tumbler on here, which stops it from rolling around while I'm taping it. And I do make and sell these. They're very helpful when you want to tape up a tumbler. Hold it in place. So I'm taping it up. Okay, we got the tumbler all taped up. Now we're ready to apply the shrink wrap. Okay, so now we've got the shrink wrap, and we're going to preheat the convection oven, and I use 350 degrees in my convection oven, and I bake my tumblers for 5.5 minutes, turning once at 2.5. So I'm going to go ahead and get the convection oven preheated. Okay, so I'm letting my convection oven preheat. As I mentioned before, I use 350 degrees, and the temperature inside of my convection oven has been verified. Okay, it is now preheated. I like to let it run for about another 30 seconds, and just to make sure that it's nice and warm in there and the temperature's even. And I'm going to put in the tumbler, and we'll sublimate it. Okay, so we're approaching 2.5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and rotate the tumbler 1/2 turn. You can see the shrink wrap has bubbled a little bit, but it's nothing to be concerned about. So we'll let that go ahead and bake for another 3 minutes, and we'll take it out of the oven. Okay, so we're coming up on 5.5 minutes, and I'm going to remove the tumbler from the oven, and then I will immediately cool it down in some room temperature water. So I'm going to remove the shrink wrap. We just cooled it down in our room temperature water. Sometimes removing the shrimp wrap can be a pain in the butt, and sometimes it's not too bad at all. This one here is going to be not too bad at all, I think. One more piece of tape right here. And here we go. So here you go. Here's our tumbler. Colors look nice and vibrant. No ghosting because of my taping method. You don't see any ghosting at the top or the bottom. Seam line looks good. and the colors are really popping. So I don't have any negative remarks to say about the Hiipoo paper and ink. I think it looks and sublimates very good. So hey, if you want to buy it, go to www.hiipoo.com, and you can look for that discount in the comments below. Thanks for watching my video.